The golden days of the 50s, a time where each heartbeat held a special memory, a tale of its own. Picture Peter, a boy of the era, tracing his steps along a picket fence, a smile tugging at his lips as he saw chestnut trees, survivors of a bygone blight, gifts of his youth, of tire swings and lemonade stands beneath their shade. The aroma of fresh bread wafting from the town bakery, a handful of nickels and dimes were all it took to buy that which would have once taken hours to bake. Newspapers and milk bottles rested on doorsteps, a testament to a time when Elsie the cow was a household name. Back then, the sidewalk was an arena of childhood games. Baseball cards were the currency of the day. The thrill of trading famous pitchers and batters, the envy of not having a Mickey Mantle card. Today, the game has changed, the stakes are higher, the players are different, the stats are no longer about baseball but about stocks and bonds. Sidewalks were also the playgrounds, the site of hopscotch, roller skating and marbles. The joy of a long roll and a hit, the scratch on the marbles a badge of honor. On summer days, the public pool was the place to be. The thrill of a dive, the chase after a penny at the pool's bottom, a stop for a Green River soda and a movie was the perfect end to a day. As Peter strolled, he paused to admire a lush garden, a sanctuary for bees and butterflies. The sight of a butterfly, that heavenly creature, a floating flower perhaps, signaled the start of the endless summer, making the concept of school seem like a distant memory. In the end, what has really changed since those golden days of the 50s? Perhaps the games, perhaps the stakes, but the essence remains the same. The joy, the thrill, the memories, they continue to live on, because you see, growing old is inevitable, but growing up is a choice that Peter, and those like him, chose to forego. So here's to the spirit of the 50s, to the child within us, to the memories that forever remain etched in our hearts.
Ever wandered down memory lane through the beauty of nature? Picture this, a gentle stroll through the garden of time where every flower blooms with a story, every fragrance evokes a memory. Take the morning glory, a flower that blooms and wilts within a day, a fleeting beauty that whispers of the transient nature of time. Yet, each dawn brings a new bloom, a fresh start, a promise that no matter how dark the night, a new day will always dawn. Then there's the amaranth, a symbol of eternal beauty. Its leaves never fade, retaining their vivid red hue long after death. It's as if a piece of eternity has been captured in the unfading leaf of this flower, a poignant reminder of the lasting impact of our actions, our words, our memories. Remember the thrill of the snapdragons, the surprise they held within their jaws? It was a lesson in anticipation, in the joy of discovery, in the unpredictability of life. And who could forget the sunflowers? Fields ablaze with their golden glow, their faces turned towards the sun, a testament to resilience and hope. Their seeds, dried and savored, carried the warmth of those sunny days into our hearts, lighting up our memories with 1,000 suns. The buttercups, with their vibrant yellow hues, held the secrets of a magical realm, a land of fairies and elves, pixies and sprites. They taught us to see the magic in the mundane, the extraordinary in the ordinary. The nasties, or nasturtiums, with their sharp taste, were a part of Grandma's garden, a part of our childhood. They were our anchors, keeping us grounded amidst the whirlwind of time, reminding us of the safe and secure times of our youth. The purple crocus, with its golden grains, symbolized the beauty of spring, the promise of new beginnings. The dandelions, often dismissed as weeds, stood as a testament to resilience and adaptability. They taught us to see beauty in the unexpected, to value the wild and free. The St. John's wort and the dandelions, picked for a table centerpiece or turned into a salad or wine, were a part of our family traditions, of shared experiences. They were more than just flowers. They were the threads that wove the fabric of our memories. And then there were the strawberries and grapes. The joy of winning the race against the squirrels, the taste of the fresh berries, unwashed and consumed in the excitement of the moment, these were the simple joys that made our childhood special. As we look back, every flower in that garden of memories holds a story, a lesson, a sentiment. Each petal, each leaf, each fragrance transports us back in time, back to a world that was simpler, a time that was sweeter. A nostalgic walk down the garden of time, a journey through the memories evoked by the beauty of nature. That, my friends, is the power of nostalgia, the beauty of nature, the magic of memories.
Close your eyes and imagine a time where life was simpler, a time where the air was crisper and the laughter of children echoed through the streets. This is a journey into the heart of the 1950s, a time capsule filled with the essence of a bygone era. Picture a young lad named Peter, a curious soul with a heart full of wanderlust. His feet treaded paths both familiar and unknown, leading him to a lake, its mirror-like surface surrounded by aging vacation cabins. These silent witnesses to countless family retreats stirred memories within him, of family vacations filled with laughter and love. Now remember the excitement of the family vacation, the constant queries from the back seat of the car, "Are we there yet?" The jubilation when the destination was finally in sight, the sparkling blue lake, a picture-perfect postcard from the past. This was a time of fishing in the early morning sun, of digging for worms, of the thrill of the first bite, and the pride of cooking up the day's catch. The essence of these memories? That's America remembered. Fishing wasn't just about the catch. It was about the tranquility of nature, the warm sun, the cool breeze, the scent of water, and the peace and stillness that surrounded you. There was also the thrill of adventure, like the time Peter fell into the water, his life jacket propelling him back to the surface, his heart pounding with exhilaration. Those days on the lake saw a variety of watercraft, from windsurfers to jet skis, even submersibles. Yet, nothing compared to a simple rowboat, a companion by your side, drifting under the sheltering branches near the shore, basking in the simple pleasures of life. Peter and his brothers, they had their own motorized rowboat. It was their ticket to adventure, their vessel to a mysterious island in the middle of the lake. They found nothing there but the thrill of the journey, the feeling of being pirates for a day. That was the true treasure. Their humble shore house, built from logs, served multiple purposes. It was a place to dry fish and towels, a winter refuge for their boats. It was also a sanctuary for them, a place to share stories, to unwind, and yes, even to steal a kiss from a girl. This, my friends, is a glimpse into the 1950s, a nostalgic journey into an era filled with simplicity, adventure, and the joy of life's simple pleasures. It's a time that many may yearn for, a time that's etched in the annals of history, a time that's remembered fondly. That's America remembered. Have you ever chased a rainbow after a storm, or found yourself lost in the golden nostalgia of the 1950s? Let's embark on a journey that takes us from the vibrant colors of yesteryears to the digitized hues of today. Imagine, a fresh storm has just passed, leaving the air crisp and clean. Children dash outside, eyes wide with anticipation, searching for that elusive arc of color. A rainbow, a spectacle so ethereal it seems to belong more to the realm of angels and fairies than our mundane world. Yet today, those rainbows seem tainted. Instead of finding gold at the end, we now find a harsh reality. Toxic gases and chemicals, a stark reminder of our duty to preserve the beauty of our skies. And what about the colors? The mysteries that lie beyond the visible spectrum, the unknown shades tucked between blue and green. How is it that our minds conjure up millions of hues from just 3 primary colors? And why is the sky blue? But remember, color was a concept invented in the 60s. Just take a look at the monochromatic TV shows of the 50s for proof. Then there were those sweltering summer days. Once the only respite was a cool stream, a fan, or a piece of ice. Today, we've traded those simple pleasures for the hum of air conditioners and the digital world of the internet, hidden away in our homes while the sun blazes outside. In the past, the telephone was our window to the world. A party line could serve up juicy scandals, far more interesting than watching grass grow. Now we talk to machines, computers, and solicitors. A cellular phone is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. Remember when we used to scour playgrounds for bottles just to get that 2-cent deposit? Or when we'd collect popsicle sticks to craft little boxes? Today, those simple joys are lost, replaced by the sterile touch of a screen. We've journeyed from chasing rainbows and collecting bottles to digital screens and air-conditioned homes. From the vibrant colors of the 60s to the digitized hues of today. We've traded the simple pleasures of a cool stream for the hum of air conditioners and juicy telephone scandals for digital gossip. But let's not forget the lessons of our past. Our duty to preserve the beauty of our skies, the joy of simple pleasures, and the importance of personal connection. So, next time a storm passes, step outside. Look for the rainbow. Remember the nostalgia of the 50s and carry those lessons into the present. Because after all, Who knows what mysteries lie beyond the rainbow?
Ah, the 1950s. A time of simplicity, innocence, and a certain je ne sais quoi that seems to have faded in the annals of history. Picture this. The scent of crepe paper, the sound of bicycle wheels spinning as we pedaled hard, trailing behind the Memorial Day parade, our hearts beating in unison with the marching band. Nowadays, Memorial Day passes by, a silent ghost of its former vibrant self. Once upon a time, a penny found on the ground was a treasure, a harbinger of good luck, or perhaps a thrilling game of heads or tails. And who could resist the charm of a pin or the rustic allure of a horseshoe, even if it was still attached to a horse's foot? Oh, the innocent superstitions of our youth. As children, we were budding numismatists, collecting coins that were more than mere currency. They were fragments of history, tokens of a time that is now but a whisper in the wind. And what of the candy and ice cream? The jingling melody of the ice cream truck was the Pied Piper's tune to our young ears, leading us on a merry chase down the block. Before the era of screens, reading was our window to the world. Children's books were an explosion of chromolithographic colors, an art that has been lost to the sands of time. And then there were the parks and graveyards, our playgrounds and sanctuaries, a place to feed the ducks, flee from the geese, and let our imaginations run wild. They were places of first loves and summer memories, of monkey bars and sprinklers, of sandboxes and seesaws. Model airplanes were our ticket to a world of adventure. We'd coat them with glue, set them ablaze, and watch them soar as flaming wrecks. We made greeting cards by hand, pouring our hearts into every cut, fold, and word. Each card was a labor of love, a keepsake, unlike the mass-produced sentiments of today. And who could forget the thrill of stealing apples? The taste of forbidden fruit, plucked from our neighbor's tree, was the sweetest of all. The 1950s were a different era, a time when life was lived in Technicolor, and every day was an adventure. The echoes of that time have shaped the world we live in today, reminding us of the simplicity and joy that can be found in the smallest moments. Today, as we navigate our complex world, let's carry with us the spirit of the 1950s, a testament to a time when life was a little bit slower, and perhaps a little bit sweeter.
see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
My
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore?